Welcome to part 6 of the Sonic the Hedgehog CD commentary. We're in Stardust Speedway, and now it's time for me to dance all year. Get drunk here, dance right here, yo, cover, dance all year. Get drunk here, dance right here, yo, cover. Yes, dance all year, get drunk here. Those are the lyrics that I've always assumed it was, but wow, so many different samples. I mean, this is a totally different song. Doesn't even feel the same. But now it's time for my utmost favorite song in the game because I love to sing. And as I mentioned before, I don't know if it's actually saying river or hey. Some people say it's from Fat Albert. Some people say it's from a 40s song. I want to assume it's from a 1940s song because I've never heard that kind of audio filter before in any kind of song from the 80s or the 90s or even the 70s for that matter. When did Fat Albert come out? 70s or 80s? I forget. all I remember is when Fat Albert got a boat. hey, I'm getting a boat. Oh man, even Della Reese is getting a boat. Really? Peter Griffin called him Della Reese. You know, Della Reese is a good actress. You know, I love Della Reese. I can't get enough of her. Touched by an Angel, one of the better things she's done. Some of her music, some of the best I've heard. Have you ever heard Whatever Lolo Wants? You know, from those Magnum commercials, Magnum ice cream? Yeah, that's her. That's her singing. Don't ever forget that. And I don't like that. Why are those individual blocks able to cause Sonic to have an imbalance? He ducked down. He was scared. Why would you scare him, Gane? Come on. Oh, man. Have I gone insane? All this yelling in the recording room has gotten me a bit warm. Duck, my fan doesn't work. No! This is the worst kind of instance. No! Oh, right. My battery charger for my AAA batteries. That's what's plugged in right now. Oh my goodness. I can't believe I'm doing this in the middle of a commentary. Wow. How crazy can Mr. Roya be today? Okay, time to turn on. Yay. All right. You know, I can't stress it enough. I love the artwork for Stardust Speedway. I mean, the present just looks like a whole bunch of trumpets and trombones just turned into like a cybernetic speedway, highway, or super freeway or something. Nobody calls it the super highway. The only time it was ever called the super highway, to my knowledge, was in Duck, I want to. What is it called? The Flintstones! How did I forget the Flintstones? Wow! Dang. I swear I don't have Alzheimer's or anything of the such. But yeah, as I said before about Stardust Speedway Past Track, this suffers from track 13 of RBI 94 syndrome, in which if you're listening to it in an odd form, or if you focus on the drums, or even the notes in a very obscure pattern, your ears can play tricks on you. What can happen is that the music will skip a beat, which means instead of da-na-na-na-na-na, you hear da-na-na-na-na-na. Oh, dang it. Sorry, my bad. It's wow. Basically, you hear the notes one beat ahead of how you're supposed to hear it. So if you were to move the drum beat one beat ahead of what the PCM is actually playing, you'll hear it differently. So na-na-na-na-na-na-na might become na-na-na-na-na-na-na. That's what I meant. My bad. Oh, looks like it's mail time. Thanks, mailman. I love my mailman. He's cool. He's a cool guy. Will I have to pick up a delivery? I don't know. Nope. I do not have to pick up any packages or anything. Okay, we're good. Yeah. Seriously, he's one. Seriously, this dude, very good dude. I've known him for the past year. Always had an easy time with him. It's never a dull moment. Never a dull moment in his presence. Never at all. Oh, by the way, depending on which version, which variant of the level you're in, if you're in the past, you get this kind of 1970s or 80s style city building, which looks as if it was re-revolutionized from the 1930s or earlier. You get something a little different in the present. I forget what it looks like in the present. I don't even know what the good future version looks like because I've never seen it. And in the bad future, it's just a Robotnik tower. In the bad future, it's a ducking Robotnik tower. Yeah, who would have thought, right? By the way, these guys must have been high on drugs when they were making this puzzle. I mean, Duck, look at that. I can't even go through there. But wow, so many loops. It's so loopy. But as I said before in the U.S. commentary, this background reminds me a lot of Reicher. You know, Reicher Entertainment. I swear if I were at par, I'd be able to sing all these perfectly, but I'm just not at my best right now. I don't know. Am I just not courageous right now to be able to do all the singing voices I can do? I mean, Duck, I can do Michael McDonald. I can do a good amount of others, but still, I guess I'm just not in the mood. I don't know. Maybe not. I mean, at least I can still do voice acting, right? I can still be Gilbert Gottfried whenever I have the opportunity to do so. Sure, I might not sound perfectly like Gilbert Gottfried, but at least it's something to enjoy, even if it doesn't sound as accurate as it can possibly become. Why is that? I haven't a ducking clue. Seriously, we're talking about the same guy that I have applauded for saying, "What an anus hole!" at a David Hasselhoff celebrity roast. I can't get enough of that. Now you're noticing something a little different for this commentary, right? You're noticing I'm still playing the good future music, where in the Japanese version, and strictly only the Japanese version, I don't know about the European version on this, and of course most ports until the 2011 version didn't have it, but in the Japanese version, during the race with Metal Sonic, whether or not you had if you had the good future, the bad future music would play. And that's not the case here. And also in the 2011 version, there's also a little sound that Amy makes. It's like a little giggle when she hugs Sonic in this. It's kind of nice. It's lovely. Now, I actually think that in the 2011 version, I forget, is it mandatory to have to hug Amy at the end, or do you have the option not to? I forget. I can't tell you for sure. But here's the reason why I'm letting Amy have her hugs. Because following this point, that's kind of why Amy Rose would change up her style a bit later on in the series, come Sonic Adventure. Heck, I think in the comics it actually tells us why Amy Rose turned from the Hedgehog she looks like in 1993 to the Hedgehog we see 5 years later in Sonic Adventure 1998. Now, I know what you're possibly saying. I'm insane. Sonic Adventure didn't come out in 1998, it came out in 99. You guys are talking about Sonic Adventure International. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you're talking about 1999's Sonic Adventure International, because International came out in 99. Japan got it in 98. Japan got the original game in 98. I've actually never played the original Adventure. I've only played International. I've only played International and then DX. I've never actually played the original Japanese Dreamcast version. Would I like to do that for the channel? I don't know. Maybe? Probably Somebody give me some ideas. I want to know. What do I want to do? I'm not sure. Oh, come on. Come on. Get a hold of yourself, Mr. Roya. You've only got one more level to go through after this. Come on. Come on. Don't worry. Don't worry. No, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna play the, you know what? I'll play the PC version if I can get a hold of it and be able to record it with OBS or something. Here's why I want to record the PC version, because it's modifiable. If I wanted to, I could add in, we could add in anybody in the Sonic hacking scene that has already delivered, kind of like, the DLC packs for, like, New Year's, for Christmas, or for some of the other stuff. I would like to see that at some point. I don't know if I'm going to do that with Sonic Adventure 2. Sonic Adventure 2, I'll probably do the GameCube version, maybe using Roya Vacation 16 once that's fully available to me to use. Because at this point it's not optimized. It's nowhere near optimized. It won't be optimized for a long time. Anybody that wants to work on Sonic Adventure 2 texture modding for the GameCube via Roya Vacation 16, let me know. I will gladly accept your help. Yeah, free promo for help. You won't get paid, but you'll be rewarded greatly. You'll be rewarded greatly for your efforts. It's a rather extensive graphical edit of Sonic Adventure 2. I'm even surprised I was even able to edit the levels that you're going to be getting. Because the only levels at this time that are edited are a significant amount of City Escape, a significant amount of Radical Highway, and since I found out that Mission Street was virtually also modified at the same time, I also thought, hey, why not modify some Virtual Highway? Mission Street as well. Why not modify Mission Street while Radical Highway was fixed? Modifying a good amount of Meteor Herd caused a lot of Final Rush and Final Chase to get modified too. So as a result, you also have Meteor Herd with Final Rush and Final Chase. Not 100%, mind you. Nothing is 100%. None of the desert levels have been worked on. A good amount of the boss levels haven't been worked on. The textures for the regular costumes have not been changed. Only the Phantasy Star Online version 2 armors for Sonic, for Shadow, for Knuckles have been modified. Rouge has still yet to be modified at this time. I'll deal with Rouge a good while later. Trust me, I will. It'll be fun. Jiggle physics and all. What? Rouge has jiggle physics. What is there something bad about jiggle physics in a video game? Actually, to be truthful, I'm surprised that Sonic Adventure 2 didn't get an MA13 rating because of that. And, I'm sure that some of you are also wondering, why is Sonic so adorable? Sorry, I just wanted to cut back away to this again. I love little mini Sonic. Mark, Sinasu did a good hack of this, yeah. Sinasu made a good hack of Sonic the Hedgehog that basically had mini Sonic in it, I think it was him that did it. And if it wasn't, the one I'm talking about is from 2008 or 2009. Can't miss it. But then somebody else also made a follow-up to that hack, and it's a bit more accurate, but still, Mini Sonic is so adorable. The only downside is, when you do a super peel-out, he only just revs his feet in a circle. It's not a figure 8. In fact, I'm surprised I didn't even really talk about the super peel-out this entire commentary. Wow. Either way, the super peel-out is debatably the greatest addition to the Sonic series that we've got. Why the duck wasn't this added to later games? I mean, don't get me wrong, other games have like the Strike Dash in Sonic Chaos, you have the Strike Dash in Sonic Chaos, you have the Strike Dash in Triple Trouble, you have Strike Dash. I was told that Sonic Blast has the super peel out. I have not been able to confirm that. I've never been able to confirm that. Whenever I do up and jump, never happens. Somebody explain to me how that works. I want to know. I don't know. I'm just unsure. I just can't tell you. By the way, the theme song that you're hearing right now, sure, even though we got a good feature in Act 3, I felt, a good feature for Act 3, I felt that the theme song for D8 Garden which is basically the little you know how like in the sound test area, yeah, the main sound test where you get like Little Planet and like a whole bunch of extra artwork, even Tails flying around. Yes, Tails is in this game even though he's not playable. He will be playable in the 2011 version though. That'll be fun. I'll be doing bad features as him. But yeah, in the case of that version, in the case of that version, in the case of, just for the sake of this commentary, I thought that having DA Garden be for Act 3 just felt right. I also used it whenever we got all the time stones, and also whenever I beat a Sega record. But now you have debatably the best track in the entire game, Final Frenzy. Well, it's the best final boss track, and I feel bad that the 2011 version couldn't get what it rightfully deserved. Now, Christian Whitehead wanted to add in 2 new levels. Desert Dazzle, which is based on Dust Hill Zone from Sonic the Hedgehog 2. And let's also not forget that there was also supposed to be a true final boss if you got all the time stones, Final Fever. And Final Fever had this big anus Robotnik bot, which kind of looked like a time-based version of, it looked like a time-based version of, what's his name? The Egg Exterminator, you know, the final boss from Sonic 2? And that would have been fun and all, I would have enjoyed that, but, you know, I'll deliver my comments on that after the credits. Enjoy!
Feel
Okay, as I was saying, so Final Fever basically would have been a level that had changed up the entirety of the way that we viewed the time stones. Because I like the mechanic that Christian Whitehead wanted to put in, which was basically have the ability to travel through time using the time stones. Whenever you traveled through time, it would do damage to the boss. That is a very crafty, a very well-crafted design scheme or template for a boss fight. And, you know, wishfully, that could be coded into, I don't know, maybe just even a regular Sonic game. When I say a regular Sonic game, I mean a ROM hack. I would love to see a ROM hack bring in Desert Dazzle, bring in Final Fever, and yes, I know that mobile versions have Desert Dazzle available without enemies, mind you, but at least in the case of that, I'm sure, you know, there's a few ROM hacks right now. I think there's going to be one released on Sonic Hack and Contest 14 online that's going to have Desert Dazzle's background. I know for a fact that Final Fever, if that ever becomes a reality, it will use Final Frenzy's track, which means that I don't know if Metallic Madness Act 3 would change from Final Frenzy to Work It, Slap Your Thing. Come on now. Work It, Slap Your Thing. Oh, sorry. Work That Sucker to Death. Come on now. By the way, I just thought I'd get that out of the way before delivering closing comments. And this commentary is officially over, but man, I am so happy that I decided to do both versions of this game. This commentary did not come out in the way I wanted it to, but it's good enough. I'll take it. This is better than nothing, right? Better than nothing. I'll take it. I'll gladly take it just because it works. It just works. It's beautiful. It feels right. It feels very, very right. So, in closing remarks, I feel that the international version of Sonic the Hedgehog CD definitely had more work put into it. And it's definitely clear that CD Sonic the Hedgehog, the prototype, Beta 510, definitely showed us a bit of what we could have seen from the way the Sonic CD worked. I do feel that at some point I will have to get to CD Sonic the Hedgehog. If I had to say anything about the rest of the game, though, you know, the game plays virtually almost exactly the same as the US version. If there are any bug fixes between either or, can't tell you for sure. They're too similar in contrast that I can't contrast them. Or too similar in comparison that I can't contrast them that easily. If you're a tech whiz, if you're tech heavy and you're familiar with the code of Sonic CD, maybe of course there could be some differences. Who knows? I can't tell you for sure, but I'm sure that somebody will probably point that out in the comments section. Either way, I really feel bad that it took so long. I mean, heck, it took 18 years for us in the US, for us all in North America, to get the Japanese soundtrack in an official port. That's too ducking long, man. If you have two separate soundtracks, at least give us the option to switch between them. Well, then again, I could understand why they couldn't do it for the PC port, why they couldn't do it for the Gems Collection version is because of distribution rights. And especially because of the fact that when we got the re-release here in the US in 2011, what you're seeing here, you're seeing the cutscenes with their official music. But of course, Sonic You Can Do Anything, it was mashed up with its 2011 instrumental or mid-eye version, as I call it, semi-mid-eye version. Only because I wanted to show off the differences between both tracks in the same track. Of course, Cosmic Eternity, all the vocals were just taken right out in the 2011 port, so I thought, why not bring it back for this? And I will definitely make sure to do so again for the 2011 version whenever I get to that commentary. I don't know when I'm going to do it. But, just to clear up on that final comment I made about why we couldn't have the ability to switch to soundtracks in the Sega CD or Sega PC or even GameCube versions, or even PlayStation 2 versions, because I forget Gems Collection is also for PlayStation 2 as well in Japan. And Europe. I always forget that it's available in Europe too. It's because of disk space, obviously. Obviously, and also because distribution rights at the same time. If I didn't say that before, I apologize for being a broken record. My short-term memory is just bad right now. I swear I don't have dyslexia, but this is kind of a side effect of what dyslexia can deliver. I assure you. It's just that right now I can't think everything off the top of my head. I'm just shooting the breeze. Shooting the breeze and having a fun time. That's what Sonic CD gives me. A fun time. It's not the best Sonic game. I do feel like, you even saw it in Palm Tree Panic Act 3, it's rather slippery in nature. It's a rather slippery game. But for the most part, it's not bad. It's not a bad thing. So, I'll take it. I'll take what I can get my hands on. I appreciate this. You know, there have been a lot of talks about wanting to bring back Sonic CD's gameplay template, like make a Sonic CD 2 or something. Maybe that would have been a thing if the Sega CD did well. But, you know, we have Sonic the Hedgehog Mania coming up. It's the Sonic game, it's the 2D Sonic game that the Saturn rightfully deserved. It's that the Saturn and the Dreamcast rightfully deserved. So I'm not complaining. I'm not snitching and moaning. We'll just see what Mania delivers. But as you know, I'm not going to get to Mania for a long time. I'll record the footage around the time it comes out, just to make sure that I have a fun time with it. But don't expect me to get to that commentary anytime soon, because we're going to have to do all the 3D games. Oh, so many 3D games. So many 3D games. Why did I take up this job? Oh man, oh man, oh man. Hey, at least you're getting something good. At least you know what you're getting from me. It's always a fun time with Mr. Roya. Next time that you see me, I don't know if I'm going to get to Side Pocket 2 MD. I said I would get to that. Legend of the Hustler is going to have to be held off for a good long while, because I am still waiting for Saturn emulation to be optimized. I don't want to have to record that game live. Ugh. Seriously. Duck Saturn emulation on BizHawk. I need an emulator that can deliver proper inputs without desynchronization. Please, if you have a Saturn emulator that can do proper re-recording and have proper playback without desync for Side Pocket 2 Densetsu no Hustler, help me, please. This is just too brutal. I already have, the story mode done. I've got 8-ball championship mode done. I have to re-record 9-ball. Oh, man, this is going to be a pain in the dick, Cheney. But it's all for a good cause. All for a good cause. I might actually have to hold off Legend of the Hustler for 2017 if it keeps going on like this. But if you don't see me for Side Pocket 2 MD, chances are next time you'll see me again is for Sonic Hacking Contest 14 online done quick. I'm going to have to get in touch with the people at the at Retro and also the SSRG forums, as well as the judges, just to make sure I'll be able to have all the entries ready in time, or at least have all the entries recorded in time for the marathon, because I don't want to have to wait another 4 ducking years just to do, 4 ducking years. I don't have to wait another 4.5 ducking months just to get a speedrunning marathon up and ready. That was just too brutal for comfort. Either way, we'll get to that when we get to that. I'm actually away on assignment. I will be unofficially covering the presidential debates from the 26th to the 9th, I want to say. So, yeah, those will be fun. I'm not going to be doing Roya Rockwood at the 2016 presidential debates. I can't write my notes down that fast. But if I'm able to do so, I'll do so. But I want to watch it in 60 frames per second. I'm going to be watching it from the big TV. So, yeah. Crazy times we live in, right? Either way, thanks for watching this commentary. I am so sorry this went over. I don't know how long it is. Heck, the ending of this is just 10 minutes long. So, I'll just keep it at that. Have a good night, everybody.